Hi everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. And of course you can see I have my sister.
Hello.
She's Tapping Flamingo and also Be Creative on YouTube. You guys know her also as Terry Jeanette. And we are all grunged out today. Okay.
As grunge as I could find.
Yes, yes. I will say it took a stretch. This isn't my typical fashion.
No.
But we thought it would be fun to get to dress all grungy for you because we're going to talk about the virtual Blythe Retreat Taster that we have starting September 1st, 2024, and the theme is grunge fashion. All right, so we've already talked about this in another video, but we're going to kind of go over it again and I'll give you more details. Last time when we had a video, we announced it, but we didn't have a lot of details. Now we do have more details as we get further into the month of August, and September is just around the corner, really, by the time I post this video, right?
Yep. Yeah, and we have a lot of our ducks in a row already. So
Yes, yes, the ducks are finally in a row. Right, finally. So part of what we do during a normal virtual Blythe retreat is that we have workshops, and that's really the meat of the retreat, right, Terry?
right, yes.
Yeah, so we have
I mean, we
other
do other things,
activities.
but that's
Yeah,
that's is the main purpose.
we have other activities and we have prizes that people can win and all kinds of stuff. And it's very interactive. There's always something going on during the weekend that we run a virtual Blythe retreat, which we typically do in the month of June, usually about mid-June. We have it over a long weekend. And we've actually had 3 retreats so far. And we are plotting and planning for virtual Blythe Retreat 2025. We've got our theme pretty much set, we
Yeah.
think, et cetera, et cetera. But the retreat taster is to give you guys an idea of what it's like. So the reason we're doing the tasters now, we do plan to maybe do another one if this first one is successful, is uh, is for a few reasons, honestly. It's not just one reason. I was going to say one reason, but there's actually 2. First of all, after the initial retreat that we have in June, everybody is sort of like coming down off the retreat high, and it's hard for us to leave each other, and we're having such a good time.
Yeah.
We want to keep up the momentum. It's a lot of fun to do these retreats together. And the workshops, like we said, are the meat of the retreat. So that's one reason. This gives everybody who participated last time a chance to join us again for another sort of smaller version of having a retreat. And then second of all, it's really the main purpose is to bring in new people to join us in a retreat. And a lot of people are unsure about what's involved. And even though we feel that it's pretty reasonably priced, we try to keep the prices as reasonable as possible. And we do charge typically. We realize, it's not just money, it's your time that we're asking of you guys, right? So the
Right.
tasters are free, totally free. You don't have to buy any type of retreat pass like you typically will for the big ones that we have in June. So it's completely free and available to everybody. And it's going to be just the workshops, right?
Mhm.
So
Right.
Terry, tell them a little bit without spilling all the beans. Tell us what we're going to be dealing with as far as the workshops go.
All right. So I have picked a doll. You Are For Me is going to be my grunge girl. I'm actually going to do different dolls, but she's going to be my main grunge doll. And Tammy has 4 workshops. I have 3 workshops. All of my workshops are jewelry related
Mhm.
for the doll. And Tammy's workshops are clothing related. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, clothing.
We have very simple sewing, very simple. I don't sew that much. I would not consider myself a seamstress at all. And these were very easy for me to do. I've already done them. And
Mhm.
so if you've never sewed before, this would be a great way to introduce you to some sewing.
Mhm.
And should I tell them? We got yarn work too.
Right. We snuck a little yarn work in this time. People have kind of been asking for that. We
Uh,
thought it was a good time to add a different project. So it's not all sewing. And let me
right.
say the sewing, like she said, this is probably, I will say the projects I did for this are probably some of the easiest ones I have ever put together. Okay. Embarrassingly easy. So of
Yes.
course you're gonna be like, okay, anybody could have designed these, Tammy. And that is true. but I'm the one that did. So
Yeah,
keep that
well,
in mind.
and the reason they're so simple is because we know a lot of you have never sewed before and you're a little intimidated by that. And we want to introduce you to the fact that sewing is not that, I mean, some of it is difficult,
Right. Right.
but it does not have to be difficult. And
Right.
even for you advanced sewers, you're going to find these very fun to
Right.
do.
Right.
So,
And you'll be able to whip them out quickly because I
oh,
mean,
they're quick.
sometimes you just want to have immediate gratification. Let's
I,
just
I was just going to say instant
admit that.
gratification.
Right. So yeah, so as Terry said, we have 7 workshops. We're going to run them consecutively starting September 1st. So September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. There'll be a workshop published every single day. All right, so we had a little bit of technical trouble, but I think we're back. And basically we were talking about how there's going to be a video published every day from September 1st through the 7th. They will be published directly on our individual YouTube channels, okay? But you can access them either through the YouTube channels, and it, of course, goes without saying, subscribe to Peacecraft Dolls, subscribe to Terry's channels, actually both of her channels, Tapping Flamingo, okay, and also her Be Creative channel while you're at it. But you can access them easily through the Blythe Doll Buddies group as well. I will have a link down below to Blythe Doll Buddies, which is a free Facebook group we have set up. And all kinds of stuff goes on over there, not just the tasters, okay, right now. But it's basically a group we've been running for a while, and we have a great group of people.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So wonderful photographs and that kind of thing. But what happens is the group allows us to share more easily. But obviously, if you're not into Facebook, you will still be able to access all of the free videos.
Right. Yes. Actually, on Facebook, how I plan to do it, in fact, they're already all scheduled, everything's scheduled. I plan to post the link to my workshop, and you'll click on that, and that takes you right to the video on my YouTube page. It'll just take you right to that video.
Yes, we were going to be
it's
linking.
easy.
Normally during the retreats, we embed the videos directly into the group.
Right.
And then maybe 6 months to a year later, we might take those same videos and publish them on our YouTube channels. But typically during a full-on virtual Blythe retreat, we don't give free access to all the videos until, you know, like I said, 6 months to a year. And in order to access them, you have to be part of the group. But as far as the tasters go, the whole point is to give everybody a free taste, right? So
That's
we're
right.
making them as, you know, as accessible as possible. But like I said, we know that some people are sort of anti-Facebook. We don't quite get why, because
it's on Instagram and Facebook are the same owners.
Yeah. You're over on IG, people.
Yeah.
And TikTok, for goodness sakes.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah. And I do have a TikTok. I do have Instagram.
And we are over there too. I mean, I'm not on TikTok, but I'm definitely on Instagram. So, you know, we're not saying anything bad. We're just saying, like, if you're on one, we don't totally get why you're not on the other one. But, you know, sometimes it's just a lack of time. There's a lot of social media and only so much time, right? So
right, exactly.
So yeah, so we purposely
you have to pick.
Right, you do. You have to pick and choose what you have time to do, right? For sure. So anyway, looking at my notes. So basically the first week of September, all of the videos are going to drop, all the workshop videos. And that way you can, you know, get in and start making stuff right away. And then for the entire month of September, come over and share on the Blythe Doll Buddies group, share photographs or videos. I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, we love it when people post a video. We have quite a few YouTube creators that are part of our Blythe Doll Buddies group, and they'll post a video on their channel and then share the link over there. So,
oh yes, we would love for you to do that.
Yeah, we love it. Love it. Lots of pictures, lots of videos over there. That's what's nice, is because it's all one place, everybody can share. And even though maybe you're sharing out on Instagram and TikTok and whatever else is out there, sometimes it's just a little bit, you know, hard to find everybody. But if we're all in one spot, it's just easier.
And because of that, make sure you tag both Tammy and I.
Yes.
Tags, because I don't want to miss any posts. And we're like, Tammy's not on TikTok, but she's on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. We're even on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Twitter too. Yeah, I forgot.
I don't use it that much. I'm even on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and LinkedIn. Yeah, I don't.
Just Tapping Flamingo and
yeah,
you know, Tammy
I
Pally's.
forgot about LinkedIn. I mean, LinkedIn I kind of use more for like for my teacher stuff, but so because it's more academic stuff over
It
there
is.
for me, so I don't share the adult stuff over there too much. Yeah, so but at Twitter I do share, and I definitely share on Twitter, and I peruse Twitter a little bit, not as
Guess it's not
much.
Twitter anymore though.
Oh, X, whatever.
X. Okay.
Get
Yeah.
over it. It's Twitter X now.
Twitter X.
Twitter X. Sorry, Elon. So anyway, so yeah, so all during the month of September, share over there. And Terry's been put together, she's actually been out researching, and tell us about some of your research findings, Terry.
So I've already posted one link in the Blythe Doll Buddies Facebook group about exactly what grunge is. You know, grunge, emo, trying to think, punk. I mean, there's a bunch of things that they kind of get mixed up, but there's a definite difference in them. And so I looked up grunge, and I'll be posting the links to these articles in the Facebook group so you can check that out in case you really don't know what grunge is. And you know what? Feel free to Google yourself. And if you want to post some articles that I haven't come up with, do that too, because
Yeah,
we're
that
all
would be fun.
trying to learn exactly what
Yeah.
grunge
Because
is.
there's a lot of different types of grunge too.
Mhm.
So and I definitely when I created my workshops, I really focused on a certain type of grunge look, but there's all different kinds. So I think that's interesting, and that's the type of stuff you can share for sure.
Yeah.
We'd love to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
all dolls are welcome. Obviously, we are Blythe centric, but Blythe Doll Buddies, the group is not just for Blythe dolls,
Right.
so
It's for them and their buddies.
and their buddies, right? And I mean, we're
Human buddies and doll buddies.
right? Exactly. So if you want to grunge up some smart dolls, or you want to grunge up a Barbie doll, or an American Girl doll, that would maybe be a little weird, but
Or if you want to grunge up yourself and
yeah,
you can, grunge your doll and you up, maybe you can match.
that would be cute. Wouldn't that be
That
fun?
would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So all dolls are welcome in the group, and also during the taster. The taster is open to everybody. And typically we do that too, even with the regular VBRs. We do, even though the projects that we have, the workshops are Blythe centric, a lot of them can cross over to other dolls, especially 1/6 scale. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, so also feel free to make your own grunge outfits now. And that's one of the things, like when we do a VBR, we have a theme, and the workshops are all geared to basically turning your doll into this certain type of character, possibly, or it has the workshops are all connected to the theme. But if you don't want to make stuff, and you might have stuff, grungy stuff, for your dolls already, Yuri. I know he does.
Yeah.
This is a great time
Show
to show
those
it off.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I know there's quite a few people out there like that. So show it off. Don't feel like, oh, I can only show the stuff that I made for the workshops, Please enjoy the workshops. I'd love to see what you have to make with the workshops. But if you have more grungy stuff going on in your dolly wardrobe, let's see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I've even seen where they've taken a workshop and they've made it like that, but then they've added something.
Yes, yeah, that happens a
Which
lot.
is
We love
fine.
that.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, and I think definitely with these workshops, they're very adaptable. They're easily altered a little bit to do something different. Let's put it this way. Yeah, so very easy to do that. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below, or of course you can contact Terry or myself. And we've actually had a few people already who have been talking up the tasters a little bit on YouTube, so we really appreciate that.
Yes.
This is your chance to kind of see what it's like and not have like a full-on commitment for the, just Okay, because I know that's a lot of it. I mean, sometimes you're just like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to have time to be there all weekend, or, maybe I won't like it, or maybe the sewing's going to be too hard, or I've never made jewelry before, whatever it is. Hopefully this will sort of alleviate your concerns, and you can get a little feel for what it's like. It's not a full-on retreat. Keep that
Right.
in mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, a full-on retreat, we have a lot of other things going on besides the workshops.
Yeah.
So,
But the workshops are the meat, and they're the thing, I think,
yes.
that kind of, because there's a lot of doll events out there, and our event is really more geared towards makers. You don't have to be a maker to join, but that's obviously, like, a big part of it,
Hmm.
for sure. So, all right. Do you have anything else to add, Terry? I think we covered everything.
No, I think we covered it all.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and Terry's channels. I will have links down below to her channels, as well as the Blythe Doll Buddies group. So you make sure you want to go ahead and join now while you're thinking about it. Join us on Facebook while you're thinking about it. We will be talking up the VBRTaster over there as well. And as usual, give this a thumbs up, and thanks for stopping by. Have a nice Dolly Day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.